Hello everybody, this is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. Today is January 8th, 2024. Gold is around $2,022 per ounce, give or take, and silver is somewhere around $23 per ounce. And I think platinum is somewhere around $960, give or take. Well, it's Monday, and wintry Spring Hill, which means it's gray outside and about 55. So it's a cold, blistery January day here in Spring.
Oh, so cold.
So cold. And but it's Monday, so I figured we would do a premiums video. And there's some changes, nothing too major, but I think people will enjoy it, at least hopefully, and maybe buy and sell some things. So Tim, without further ado, let's jump in here. Foreign gold, Tim. Still buying foreign gold at the spot price minus 1%, selling at the spot price plus 1%. So this is your 1 ounce Krugerrands and 1 ounce gold maples here in the shop. We got a couple other few oddball things, but mostly maples and Krugerrands available in the shop. And then 1 ounce gold eagles and 1 ounce gold buffaloes. We got through our overposition on the gold eagles last week. So we're back to buying 1 ounce gold eagles and 1 ounce gold buffaloes at the spot price plus 1% and selling them at the spot price plus 4%. So if you're looking to buy or sell 1 ounce gold eagles or buffaloes, reach out to the shop, please. We'll be happy to assist. We have both live in the shop ready to go. Then 1 10th ounce gold eagles, Tim, buying them at the melt price plus 4% and selling them at the melt price plus 11%. And then 1/4 ounce gold eagles, we're buying at the melt price plus 3% and selling them at the melt price plus 10%. And then 1/2 ounce gold eagles, I got you a little discombobulated in my layout today, Tim.
It's fun.
Yeah. So 1/2 ounce gold eagles, we're buying at the melt price plus 3% and selling at the melt price plus 9%. And if you're not sure about how to calculate the melt price of fractional precious metals, check out that video that Tim has embedded into the text in the description of this video, and also still pinned to the top of our channel, right, Tim?
Yes, sir, in a folder called Formulas.
All right, and it gives a great tutorial on how to make and determine those calculations. If you are thinking about speculating with the purchase of fractional precious metals, you should definitely know those formulas and know the difference between melt and spot, because it does matter. And then 1 ounce platinum eagles, we're still buying them at the spot price plus 120 and selling them at the spot price plus $165. Again, live in the shop and ready to go. So I think, just so you guys know, everything from the U.S. Mint is still backdates. Not sure if and when not if, we will get 2024 material in at some point in time when we need to reorder on the gold eagles. Silver eagles, we have boxes coming in. They are shipping today. So 2024 silver eagles will be here sometime towards the end of this week. And guess what? We're not going to be changing our prices on those. Go ahead and go to the silver eagles soon. We are still going to be selling the silver eagles at the spot price plus $4, even the 24s as they hit.
Ooh.
And this is the first time in 9 years since I really started, probably 8 years since I really started stocking silver eagles and selling them as a main staple here in the shop, that they were not on back order when they first released. The distributors got them in last week and were able to just take an order and ship them. They're not, in the past it's always been that they were all bought, like the first 2 allocations were all bought up on pre-orders. Not the case at all this year. Live product ready to go. No pre-order delays on these. So that's the first time being in the business. That just shows you how little demand there is out there right now for precious metal bullion. So we're still buying the blast white retail friendly silver eagle tubes at the spot price plus $2 per ounce and selling them for the spot price plus $4 per ounce. When the 2024s get here, we'll be selling them at the same rate. We do not pre-sell anything until it's live here in the shop, just because I've seen that nightmare unfold where shipping delays become an issue or something. and all of a sudden we got a bad blizzard that hits in the Northeast, which I think is actually supposed to happen this week, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, so just to rule out any unnecessary drama, we don't take pre-orders, but once the 24s hit, we'll let you know and we'll start selling them at that point in time. But until then, we have back dates live ready to go. So, and at the end of the day, guys, it doesn't really matter what year they are. They're all worth the same. So it's just, I know some people like to get a tube of 24s once they hit. All right, big silver, Tim, cheap silver here.
Cheap silver.
Cheap silver, we're buying at the spot price minus 50 cents per ounce and selling at the spot price plus 50 cents per ounce. So what does that include? That includes random 100-ounce bricks. That includes random kilo bars, random 10-ounce bars, and then off-quality 1-ounce silver rounds. These are going to be mixed tubes type stuff. This onesie-twosie stuff that comes in across the counter. Could be milky, scratched, tarnished, toned. Might be retail-friendly material, but this were, 5 of them came in rather than a full tube that we would send out the door. So any of that kind of material, we are buying at the spot price minus 50 cents per ounce and selling it at the spot price plus 50 cents per ounce. The off-quality 1-ounce silver round tubes have been pretty popular. I think we got 3 or 4 tubes left here in the shop, but once they're gone, they're gone. It's nothing that I stock, obviously. It's just material that we accumulate across the counter.
Selling tube only?
Selling tubes of them only, yeah. It just makes sense that way. So, yeah, that's a good point. And as always, I had this conversation actually several times last week here in the shop. The bars and the rounds, it's all random stuff that we buy across the counter or we source from distributors. We don't get to choose what it is, so it's literally just random. And as I explained to people here in the shop, at the price points that we're selling it, it is just going to be random. We don't pick and choose. So like the 10-ounce bars, we literally have buckets of them. We actually did get through one of the buckets last week, but we still have buckets of them. And it's just complete randomness. It's mostly, like, I'm going to say 95% of it is all just big box store stuff, like not 9.5 mint money market, money metals exchange. That's an AppMax bar. 9.5 mint is a AppMax house brand, just like the Pioneer. So this is all material that gets sourced from the big boys, either directly or indirectly from customers who sell it to us across the counter. So that's just kind of the way it is. All right, Tim, next, 1-ounce silver rounds that are retail friendly, solid tubes. We are buying at the spot price of silver and selling at the spot price of silver plus $1 per ounce. And that also includes 5-ounce silver bars, just like that 9.5 mint bar. And again, with the 5-ounce bars and the rounds, they are random, guys. The tubes will be solid tubes, same design, but it could be, various designs in the tubes.
So BU retail friendly 1-ounce rounds, $1 over spot.
Is what we're selling them for, and we're buying them at spot.
Off quality 1-ounce rounds, 50 cents over spot, tube only, and there's 4 tubes available.
3 or 4, I'm not sure.
All right, we'll go with 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure the exact number. I didn't count before we opened today. But, and they may not all be off quality, and it's just miscellaneous random stuff that came across the counter. Some of it is going to be retail friendly, but where it just came in onesie-twosie stuff, just didn't come in solid tubes. So hopefully that makes sense for everybody. Then this will go fast all the way in the corner there, Tim. All the way in the corner. There you go. Now you're cooking some gas, as my dad would say. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Hank Hill.
There you go. When was the last time you heard it? When you were 8?
You say it quite a bit here.
Yeah, I say.
So.
I say it when. Yeah, I do actually. All right. I don't know what that says about me, but yes, I do say it quite often. We're buying junk 90 at the spot price plus 50 cents per ounce, and we're selling at the spot price plus $1.50 per ounce. We got tons of Roosevelt dimes, tons of Mercury dimes, tons of quarters, and some half dollars. Half dollars are pretty lean right now, but we're loaded for bear on dimes and quarters and some half dollars. Not a lot though in the halves. Buying and selling all at the same rate does not matter. As you can see, you got a big old bucket of Mercury dimes there. and they are available and ready to go. All the Junk 90 is average circulated condition. We were actually asked that several times last week, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Junk 90 is just average circulated condition, guys. There's nothing magical about it, nothing mysterious about it. It's just, you know, circulated coinage from 64 and before. That's all it is. So I'm not sure where those questions were being generated from last week, but we got a couple of them.
We did get a couple of them. I don't understand why.
All right, Tim, this bucket here, what is this bucket?
That's the Coles.
That's the Coles. We got some in stock. Selling at $24 per coin. So these are the off quality, I call them that, off quality Morgan silver dollars and Peace silver dollars. We have these live in the shop. We'll sell them in tubes of 20. There are 48, so that would be $480 per tube if I did my math right, Tim. They are U.S. coins, so there's no sales tax that we have to collect on Morgan and Peace silver dollars because they are U.S. coins. Whereas the generic silver, like the rounds and the bars in the state of Florida, if you buy less than $500 worth, we do have to collect 6.5% sales tax. We don't charge it, folks, but we do collect it on the state's behalf, as we are legally required to do, so that we are not in violation of the law. So please don't ask us not to collect sales tax. We have to do it, so we don't break the law. All right, guys, commends. We don't have a lot, but we are selling them at 22 times the face value. This is U.S. mint product, so this would be your $half commends that are silver, and also your silver dollar commends. As you can see, we got some silver dollars left, but it looks like we're out of the $half. Barbers, we are selling at 23 times face. These are going to be random dimes, quarters, and halves. I think you got to see that we just got dimes left. I did pick up 750 in face from another dealer over the weekend, so that should be arriving sometime towards the end of the week. So we'll have plenty of barbers in the shop by the end of the week. Supposedly. Until they arrive, they haven't, though, as it goes.
As it goes.
So, anything we want to add to that, Tim? Talk to the people how we accept payment.
Cash, wire, Zelle, and personal checks up to $5,000.
Yep.
On the personal checks, we do have a hold of 2 weeks on them.
Yep. And just remember, guys, it is 2024 now, so you know, I know that's confusing when it comes to writing checks. I always double check myself for the first month or so. We got one check in the mail on Friday or Saturday, I forget which, that was dated January of 2023. So obviously we got to send that one back and get one that is dated correctly. You know, easy mistake to make. I've made it. Everyone's made it. So just keep that in mind. It is the new year, Tim. So it is 2024. So just keep that in mind when you're writing out the checks, folks. We got a lot of checks and took a lot of check orders over the last week.
Yeah, checks have been popular.
Yeah, so people seem to be happy that we're taking them, and so as of now, it's worked out. So far, so good. So just keep that in mind with the checks. And Tim's right. Johnny Manziel cash, wire transfers, or Zelle, and the checks of up to $5,000 that are personal checks. That does not include money orders, Tim. Does not include bank checks, and does not include business checks. Personal checks, folks. And also, please, no Venmo, PayPal, or what's the other one? Credit cards, debit cards, and cryptocurrency. We don't accept those. So we're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturdays 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. if we can help. We're located at 5324 Spring Hill Drive in wintry, blistery, 55 degrees, January, Spring Hill, Florida. So,
which is in the Eastern time zone.
Which is in the Eastern time zone. That's a good point. So we do close at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So a lot of our clients are obviously in the West, and they are a couple hours behind us. So yes, Eastern Standard Time. So with that, we'll bid you adieu, and you guys have a great Monday, and we look forward to any transactions that you'd like to do. Thank you.